Hello everybody and a very warm welcome to Crafters TV. My name is Ben Moseby. Happy Tuesday everybody. Hope your Tuesday's going well. Ours is, Yeah, it's been pretty good, actually. We've had a brand new launch, which you guys have absolutely loved. It's been a day to be indoors. We've actually just opened the door out there in the corridor to get some fresh air, and it's absolutely tipping it down. Absolutely tipping it down. So it's a good day to be indoors. We had the most random meeting in between shows as well with two people who walked in. Maybe I'll tell you more about that a little bit later on. Were you there for that?
No, but you told me about it.
Yeah. It was so strange. I'll tell you, because it's fun. We're just out there just getting ready for tomorrow, because tomorrow's our big global clearance event, which you now know about. So 2-hour show with Leanne, 2-hour show with Craig. So we're getting all the bits and pieces ready out there, and a couple walked in and asked us if they could buy the building because they wanted to set up a bus museum. It's the most strange thing ever. Just walked in on spec. Was anyone else a bit weirded out by that? Yeah. He had a notebook and a calculator like he was going to have some sort of... Yeah. It was the weirdest thing. He was ready. We should have sold it. We could have made a fortune. Couldn't we? Oh, dear.
Great idea.
We could have done... We could have had CTV and, on a weekend, Bus Museum TV. BMTV.
Talk about a busman's holiday.
Yes. Oh, my joke. Yeah, well, it's not that funny, is it, really? I was going to say to the guy, so he came in, and I was thinking, I'll think of a bus joke, Ben, because Nicola will tell you, like, whenever we go, I try and, like, you know, throw in little jokes in everyday life. I could not think of one. And then 10 minutes after he left, I was thinking, what I should have said was, oh, you've come in to turn this place into a bus museum. Funny that, because someone else came in a little bit earlier on and also wanted to buy this place to become a bus museum. Funny, isn't it, that you never see anyone who wants to buy a bus museum, and then you see two in one day. That was going to be the joke. That would have been funny. But I didn't think of it until 10 minutes later. Anyway, that's the funny little thing that happened in between shows. We are here for Launch Party. In this show, we are going to be looking at, again, the Jingle All the Way collection, which you guys absolutely loved. We're going to be recapping on 2 of the demos that Leanne did in the launch because they were exceptional. And we kind of feel like, you know what, if you missed it, you should get to see them. We are also going to be looking at the Christmas Rose collection. Juniper Frost on the show too. Craig is also here, and you're going to be firing up a little demo later on the Christmas Rose, aren't you?
I am indeed, yeah. This is my first opportunity to do a show when it comes to the Christmas Rose. So that's what we're going to do. But as you said, Christmas Rose, Jingle All the Way, Juniper collection. So let's show you some finished samples of each. The most beautiful light tones, the delicate tones when it comes to the Christmas Rose. Some of the most incredible designs, floral designs, of course, all about the rose. But then we've got a lovely selection of flower forming in there. We've got gilding flakes in there. The most incredible frame that people went crazy for. Something along the lines as to what I'm going to be doing and demoing.
That stamp as well reminds me of, I don't know why, but the Christmas Chronicles.
Yes, yeah, I can see that. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, Christmas Chronicles, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. But then look at that. What about home decor as well? Absolutely incredible. But yeah, the incredible launch, of course, of Jingle All the Way. Then, of course, we can then go in with our smaller 5x7 cards, but then we can do our larger cards if you want to. You've also got that bell, so it's the bell that I showed you a minute ago, and then once again, make sure you tune in on Monday the 26th, where you've got the craft along with myself and Ben with Jingle All the Way.
Yes.
Which of course you can do. I mean, how cute is that as well? But then maybe you want to then tie in all the gorgeous teals, duck egg blues, purple tones from the Juniper collection. So you've got a lovely, lovely mix. This must be 4th or 5th trend collection now. I think maybe the 4th. No, 5th.
What does that last card say?
Noel. Noel.
Oh. I was reading it top to bottom. I was like, El no.
El no. I see what you mean. Yeah.
El no.
Noel.
Noel.
Noel. Not
Good.
El no.
El no.
El no. El no.
El no.
El no. And then you've got Noel or Leon. Back to front.
Leon.
So larger cards, smaller cards that you've got, but when it comes to the Juniper collection there, being part of the trend collection, you've got all the beautiful colours, you've got all the beautiful embellishments that all theme together, tie together, colour coordinate together, which means you can do your mixed media. Don't be scared of mixed media. All mixed media is mixing 2 mediums. So colour and a dye, technically, that's mixed media.
Yeah.
That's all that is, mix and medium. So yeah, lovely array on the show tonight.
Yeah. Don't be scared. Nicola says she's terrified. Nicola, take note from Craig and...
Don't be scared.
Superstar Susie on the socials. Don't be scared.
Susie.
That's them Home Alone, isn't it? Don't get scared now.
Don't get scared now. Yes. What scene's that?
It's when he goes, isn't he goes, this is my house.
Don't get scared now. Yeah, that's
scared
right.
now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hi, Kendall Serafian, who joins us from a beautiful day in Minnesota. It's tipping it down here. Polly Coat, you might even be able to hear the rain, as I say, because we've got the door open. Listen.
Do you know what I got?
What?
Talking about the Christmas theme and the way that it is.
Yeah.
Do you know what I got delivered today?
Christmas candles?
2024 proper official Yankee Candle fragrances. I only got their autumn ones 2 weeks ago, and I got the Christmas ones.
Have they just been launched today or something?
A couple of days ago.
Really?
Yeah, North Pole. Oh, it's beautiful.
What does
You've
that
got
smell
a little
of?
bit of a menthol, mint sort of fragrance to it as well. London tea, a couple of other ones as well. Really, really nice. Yeah. I'd say that's my weekend covered, but I'm now at Hobbymaker this weekend, so it'll be one night, chilling, relaxing with the
Smelling
fragrance.
candles?
Yeah.
How big are they?
Well, just a little max
Oh,
melts.
right. So you'd have like one a night, I think.
Yeah, you could do. I tend to space them out.
Polly Co. Jones is from Blountstown, Florida. Laurie Barnett says, hello again, friends. Loving all the new goodies. And then Harvey says, hi, Ben and Craig, the dynamic duo and the amazing CTV team. That is Nicola and Jamie, that is. And Jake. Hi to the wonderful social superstar. That's Susie and everyone. Stephen says, looking forward to the Arnold Schwarzenegger jingle all the way. I just hope Arnold can craft as fast as Craig has. Yes. Yeah, he is a platinum member. He'll be watching the show. Come on. He's already put it. Check my Facebook page. Kirsty D's in, watching and crafting. Vanessa's in Florida. Hillary is in, and Holly as well. A very needy collie. Hillary and a very needy collie. Why is she so needy tonight? Don't you dare. No. No, remember, it's not that word. You can say that word because she's not bothered. It's the other one.
Yeah.
Rhymes with...
Go for walkies to the beach.
Feel free to email in, Hillary. Kirsty D's in saying, send some rain this way, Ben. You can have it, as far as we're concerned. Michael Adams is in. Hello. Hello also to Jyoti and Sarah Thompson and Lynn Morton in Newcastle. Valerie Pacini is in. Amanda says, hello all. I've rushed back from hospital to make sure I didn't miss at least this show. I missed the earlier launch. I've been waiting forever for Jingle All the Way. If you missed the earlier launch, fear not, because we've got all the goodies. And in fact, you're going to be seeing 2 of the demos from the show in just a mo. Laurie's joined us, and Laurie also says, hi, Ben and Craig. Sunny and hot here in already good old Gilbert, Arizona. And Carol Garwood-Beard says, hi everyone, hey Ben and Craig, the duo to brighten anyone's day.
Oh, that's really nice, thank you. What a lovely thing to say, although probably not saying that now after a minute ago.
Well, funny you should say that. Susie's reckoning now you've done that, lots of people are going to be talking about Lush snacks.
That's true, yeah. Well, I've still got something up my sleeve.
What?
I'll just set everyone's device off.
Ah, you scallywag. Don't.
No?
Don't.
No?
You bounder. You could easily set her off by saying and getting her to do something.
Of course you could.
If TV's, yeah, of course you could.
Of course you could.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we won't. Anne says that her cat doesn't like your evil laugh, apparently.
Oh, out of everything, eh? Out of everything, it's the evil laugh.
Yeah.
I won't do the evil laugh then.
Hey, Ben and Craig, hope your day is bright and sunny. It's not. I mean, it is. It is in here, but outside, it's not. It's rainy. Sad about the rain where you are. But listen, we've got loads of goodies to show you. Let's take you through everything you're going to get, and then we'll see Leanne making this cute little gift box, because that comes as part of your showstopper. It's so beautiful, and you get the template in here to be able to make the box. You get the template for the tag. You get 3 jingly bells. And you also get the ribbon included, so you can attach your ribbon to your bell and to your box. I think it's such a lovely thing to do. You get the stamps in there as well, so you've got the stamps which say the bell will ring for those who truly believe. You've got magic and Christmas bell, and then you've also got a lovely verse too. Do you want me to read the verse?
Go for it.
This is a bell from Santa's sleigh, a gift for you to keep. I'm going to turn into Brucey in a minute, if I'm not careful. Ring it loud on Christmas Eve before you go to sleep. When Rudolph hears the jingle of your bell on Christmas night, he'll guide the sleigh to you, his red nose shining
Right.
So hang it on your Christmas tree, my love, or somewhere else instead. You might just find a big surprise when you get out of bed. So that's your first set that you're going to get with your ribbon. Then you've got beautiful embossing folder. That is the sound of Christmas. You've got a whole host of different sentiments in there in stamp form as well. Joy to the world. You've got Jungle all the way. Jungle. It says Jingle all the way, obviously. Season's greetings and make a wish. This I really love as well, because that could just be a card in itself, couldn't it, with the words to sleigh bells.
Have you looked at my demo?
No. Sleigh bells ring
Are you listening?
in the lane.
Snow is glistening.
A beautiful sight.
We're happy tonight.
Walking in a craigie wonderland. You're also going to get your dancing bells. I believe this is the second demo that we're going to see later on with Leanne when she popped together this beautiful card. Look at that. Using all the papers, using the dice from that set, some of the sentiments, and the foliage from there as well to create, and again, I've learnt something today, a Christmas swag.
Swag?
Swag.
Yeah.
Swag. I never knew. I don't know what it was called.
Just as well you've got your teeth in tonight,
Yeah.
unlike yesterday, because that could have come out completely wrong.
Yeah, so Christmas swag. You've got. I never knew that. I don't know what I thought it was called. 'Cause I know you have like a wreath.
Your swag over the fireplace.
Over the fireplace, yeah, swag. This again, if you go back to the launch show, you'll see Leanne creating a card with, and also your Sleigh Bells Ring stamp and dice set, you will see Leanne creating a beautiful box topper with as well. So that's everything within the showstopper. But then we also bring you all of your papers. 12 by 12. If you go for the showstopper, you will get this twice over and you will only pay for one. Beautiful kind of vintage Christmas colours. You've got your sleigh bells in gold and silver. The reverse, the patterns, you see lots of the B-sides in the launch show. Loads of your sort of hardwood designs. You've got your plaids in there in Christmas colours. You've got tartans. It's such a beautiful paper pad. Love the fact that you've got that candy cane trim as well around a lot of the B-sides, if you like, and also the ability to trim into these two to create beautiful little borders with. You get that in your 12 by 12. You also get that in the 6 by 6, and of course we never leave you wanting for cardstock. We give you your luxury linen cardstock. Those are the colours there, which as you can see will match up perfectly with all of the colours that you've got in your paper pad. Whichever page you flick to, the colours match beautifully. 24 sheets of linen cardstock, and you get 6 colours, 4 sheets of each. And if that wasn't all, we also give you your little mini jingly bells as well. You get a little box of those, 10 included, 5 silver, 5 gold as well. Everything is still available for you individually, apart from the bells in the gift box. If you want those, you have to go for a collection, all right? I think a lot of you probably will. The majority of you probably will, but just to let you know. Before we go to the earlier demo with Leanne, where she shows you how to put the box together, let me say hi to Shaz, who says, I love a Yankee candle, but they make my hubby sneeze, so he can't have them.
I've heard that from a few people.
Yeah?
A few people have said that about Yankee candles, yeah.
That must really get on his wick.
A lot more of them now, well, a lot more of them now. Over the last couple of years, a lot of them changed to soya now. Soya waxes, whether it's the candle or whether it is the wax melt. So,
Michael says you must try the chocolate Yankee candle.
So This is where in the UK we have a different, we have the same set as America, the range as such, but America have a lot more than we do. We actually don't have in the range, the Yankee Candle range, we don't actually have a chocolate one as such.
Has Michael got one then? Because
I don't know.
He's in.
No, tend to do a Christmas, maybe like at Easter time. Like there was chocolate eggs. A couple of years ago, a limited edition, there was chocolate layer cake. But actually within the daily current range, there's not a proper chocolate one.
Uranus in, joining us from California. Hello, hi to Teresa, who's joined us, saying Ben and Craig, you two are looking dapper.
Thank you.
And Amanda says it's a lovely 28 degrees in Hertfordshire, not a cloud in sight. And Elizabeth Taylor joins us, saying hello, Craig, Ben, Susie, and the whole team. It's very warm here in Notts, but okay, I'm just booking Goodrington for next year whilst watching. Elizabeth, let me know when you book, and I'll try and coincide a trip down. You know, we can do tea in Goodrington or something. More comments I'll read in just a second, but let's get to the demo from earlier on with Leanne. A lot of you missed the show, so it's going to be nice to recap. The gift box to create the box for the bell is what we're going to look at with Leanne. Here she is.
So what we get in the box is your template which creates the box, and I'm just doing this with a sheet of 300 GSM cardstock. You can see there's the little template there, so I'm just lining that up on the card. You've got your stamp with your poem that I read out, your Christmas bell, your Believe, Magic, etc. You get 3 of your bells, and you get a piece of grosgrain ribbon to be able to hang the bell in the box. Okay, so first thing you're going to do is draw around your template. So I've just got a biro here, and I'm not going to take loads of time because I have got this already done. So you can see, so you're going to go all around your template, and then you're going to do your lines inside, because these are your score lines. That's the little slit to put the ribbon through for the bell. Just moved it there, wiggle it back, there we go. And then these are your score lines, so just make sure you get all of those in place. So go around, draw all through every single one of those bits on the box, which I've already got here for you. And then you're going to go around the outside and cut it out.
Perfect.
Okay?
Yes.
So you don't need to watch me doing that. So I've just done that with scissors, just a nice big pair of scissors. And I did this aperture in the middle with my craft knife on my glass mat. You're then going to take a scoring tool and you're going to score all of the remaining lines. Once you've cut out this aperture and you've cut that slot for the ribbon, score all of the remaining lines. And that will give you the box that you then fold to put together for the bell, which I've already got here for you. But what I've also done is take the, put it that way around because that's the right way, take the privilege of doing my matting and layering already, so it saves you watching. So I've just taken some of the lovely green linen card and one of the B-sides from that fabulous paper pad with the plaid, and I've cut myself some little panels. I just measured them with a ruler, cut myself some panels, and I've done my matting and layering. And my box is already scored, so that would be ready to fold and glue together now. We'll have a look at how to do that in a second, because before you do that, what you need to do is put yourself a little bit of acetate just behind the window, which means you've got a little window for the bell. Do you know what? You don't have to do the acetate. That's a preference. You can leave that open so that you can, it becomes like a little decoration. You can put your finger in and
wiggle the bell.
Jingle the bell. So, you know, I mean, I think I might be leaving it open.
Yeah.
But if you're gifting it and you're worried about it getting damaged, or if you're going to put something else like underneath the bell, like maybe some money in the bottom underneath the bell, a little gift card, you know, for Christmas, so this becomes your Christmas present. Hang on. Mine might have an empty window as well because I can't get the red backing off the tape. There we go.
Would you be inclined to leave yours in the box, or would you take yours out and hang it on the tree?
That's an excellent question. I think I'd be tempted to leave mine in the box because I love the little poem on it.
Yeah, same thing.
I think it becomes a keepsake for me, so I would be tempted to keep it in the box.
Get it out and pop it on the mantelpiece.
Yeah, I think so. I think mine would be on display. Okay, so a little bit of acetate just behind the window there with some red liner tape means that your little bell isn't going to fall out, so you've got your window in there. So now we can start to assemble this. So this is the lid where you get in and out, and there's the little slit. Let me just show you that with my tweezer. I might need to go and get a craft knife, but there's the little slit that's being cut. Can you see that? I'm just going to get a craft knife, bear with. Bear with 1 second, Ben. Craft knife, where are you? Here it is. With the craft knife there, you can see that that slit, there we go, has been cut. So that's where your ribbon will go through. So cut through the template not just the card, but any mats and layers you put on top, because your ribbon's going to come through there.
Yeah.
And then what we're going to do is assemble. So I'm going to assemble with just a regular Crafter's Companion tape pen. If you don't have a regular Crafter's Companion tape pen, then you're going to use red glue. I've just got a dotty tape pen here. You use a straight pen, please.
20% of the showstopper's already gone.
I'm not
Jingle my
surprised.
bells.
Jingle my bells.
Yeah. It's the bells that are the problem. The bells people are getting in the showstopper and then ordering separately. I would say if you want to do that sooner rather than later, because I think we will come across a bit of a problem with the bells. So if you want to order more now, I would do that. Because they are selling at a frightening rate of knots, those jingle bells. We knew they would.
We knew they would. Now, what I'm going to say, the rule of thumb is any of the tabs with a curved edge do not get glued.
Right.
And we designed it in this way. Any of them with a right angle, you know you need glue.
Gotcha.
Anything with a rounded edge, you do not need glue because that's the top of the box. That
Okay.
helps you when you're putting your tape in place to know what you're actually taping and what you're not. So I'm going to put some tape down here. I would be using not a dotty glue pen, a straight glue pen,
yeah.
but there's not one in the little pot here.
Ah.
So I'm going to use the dotty for now. But at home,
Here I come to save the day.
thank you, Ben.
You're welcome.
You are my hero.
Well, I knew that already.
Well, you did, because I
Yeah.
told you that before.
You tell me that all the
exactly
time.
Right, exactly. And now we're going to put our little tabs across, so the box will just come together. So you can see I fold that up and I fold that up. So that's going there, and it's creating the base of the box. And then this one's coming up
I love it.
and going there, which creates the other side. And then this one folds down. I need a little bit of more glue on there.
You've made it super simple, haven't you?
We've made it very, very easy.
Yeah.
That one goes inside and sticks there. That one also goes inside and sticks there. So that's beautifully clean. Pop your hand inside. These little bits can come back. Remember, they're the rounded ones. Give everything a nice push. If you need to, use your bone folder, and I like to do that. Put my bone folder inside and just burnish
Oh yeah, stick it down.
all of the glued areas where it needs to have stuck, and I might not have been able to push it with my hand as firmly. So burnish all the edges, and that makes your box, and then that makes that close very easily.
Nice.
Okay? And that's got your little window inside
Yeah.
for the bell. How easy is that to put together?
I love it.
Very, very simple.
Yeah.
Then what we're going to do is just pop our bell inside. So we take the bell, and we take our piece of ribbon that we're going to use. Now, I don't think I need all of that because that's been a little bit too generous. So let's just take a smaller piece. And then I'm going to thread that through the top of the box and then on the ribbon. So on the bell, let me just show you how that's worked. Okay, so you go through your bell there, and then you see the two ends are stuck on the back of the tag there.
Yeah.
To hold it in place. Can you see that? Yeah. Okay, cool. So tweezers are hugely helpful, and these types of tweezers that only open when you push them, reverse tweezers, massively helpful, because you can push that through, grab the end, and then bring it straight.
Yeah.
So it's just very, very simple. And then we can do the same when we're putting it through the roof of the box. So just take a little bit of time. You might want to use your craft knife to help it through. Like that. And then once you've got it through a little bit, your tweezer again, and give it a pull, and then there we go.
Love it.
And then all you're doing then is looking at the window and deciding by pushing down or pulling up where you want your bell to dangle. I think that's the perfect amount of danglage for me.
Yes.
I'm good with that. So that can now get closed. And then what I've got is this little tab at the top. Now, you can choose to leave that free because that's quite, look. Oh. Because it's got quite a tight slit in there, it's not going to fall out. So you could choose to glue it in place if you want, or you can leave it if it's going to come off and go on the tree.
Yeah.
However, what I like to do is just leave a little bit of an extra long ribbon there, because then if you do glue it to the tag, you can snip that off and then still tie it on the tree if you want to when the recipient gets it home.
Yeah.
It's then their choice. Lots of things we're talking about, isn't it? Right, so now I've got my little stamp to go on the side, which is the bell will ring for those who truly believe. So I'm just going to 3D glue gel this on the side of my box. I wanted to do this first, Ben, because I think they're going to be seriously compromised, aren't they? And then everybody who does get them can come back and watch this
Absolutely
later.
right, yeah.
So you see, I've got the bell will ring for those who truly believe is on the side there. And then we've got the little, the tag. Pick it up. So what I've done is just stamp that on a white tag, and the white tag template does come in the
in the set.
In the set as well. See that there? There's a template for the tag. So it's the right size for your stamp. I've used a little bit of Harmony Water Reactive ink.
Pretty.
You could use your watercolours, or you could use aqua markers, whatever you want, your duet, whatever your choice is. Gone round and just done a little bit of faux bleaching. Cut the same tag from a piece of the linen. And then this is going to go through here. Now, this, let's go through, and then this is where the tweezers come in handy again. So if I just hold that there,
Yeah.
these tweezers, if you haven't got these reverse tweezers, you need them in your life, because they just make everything so easy. They really do. Now, you can leave that there and leave it loose and just tie it. Or if you want to, you can, as we did on the other one, you can stick that behind there, and then it's up to whoever gets it home if they want to chop that off and then hang it on the tree. And that is it.
Welcome back, everybody. That was a demo from earlier on, and there is the finished project. I'm going to keep that, and yeah, I'm going to bring it out every Christmas and put it on my mantle. Although I might hang it on my tree, and a few of you just saying, actually, you could put the whole box on the tree, unless your tree's tiny. It's not so huge that you couldn't find a spot. I think that's what I will do. If you want to go for the full collection, details on your screen of the showstopper. Thank you for all the lovely comments coming through. Lisa P says, do you suppose if Arnold Schwarzenegger agreed to come to present the Jingle All the Way collection, that CTV would fly him over for free? Well,
Yeah,
I'm sure.
right.
I'm sure we would do that. That would be awesome, wouldn't it? Can you just imagine? I might message him on Twitter. I once put a little, you know when sometimes you're like trying to get like a retweet from someone, and I got his new book. No, I didn't. I commented about his new show, and he retweeted me on Twitter. So we're practically mates now. So I'll message him. I haven't been able to watch for months, says Lisa, because of life, but I tuned in to see Ben do his Arnie impression and Craig talking about Yankee Candles. I'm glad to see that nothing has changed.
Nothing has changed, which, by the way, if anyone manages to get a hold of Sweet Nothings,
There we go.
that is very, very hard to get in the UK. You can get it on like the eBay sites, but obviously it costs an absolute fortune. Loved that one. It came out at the same time with A Calm and Quiet Place. You can still get that easily, but Sweet Nothings, it's really quite hard to get. So wax form would be nice.
Alex joined just saying hello, everyone. Hello. And Kathy Green says, good afternoon, guys. I've just got back from the beach at Ocean City. Yes, from Mechanicsburg to Ocean City. That is showbiz. Ocean City. You see, now I have got caught up at work. And yes, Craig, the chocolate Yankee smells amazing. And if you want a specific Yankee candle, says Elizabeth, my son will be over just before Christmas, so I'm sure he would try to get one for you. Just let me know.
There you go, Sweet Nothings.
Please.
I wasn't finished.
Oh.
Please.
We're going to take a short break, give you a chance to check out your baskets if you've got the Jingle All the Way goodies in there. And then when we come back, we are going to be taking a look at Christmas Rose.
Come in, check my emails, then lay the shows out in the studio, set pack shots up. Then I will get new polls, pick shows, solve any problems that need solving. We deal with other teams where we receive marketing suites, we receive boards. We pick samples to send to Hobbymaker. We pick samples to send to QVC. We will take the previous shows out of the studios, set the new shows up. We do floor manage occasionally, not all the time, making sure that the craft expert presenters have everything at hand that they need. Anything that they haven't got during shows, we will run about and get the products for them. Think on a morning when it's really quiet, I can get more done when there's nobody else in the building. Night owl. Morning. Coffee on a morning, tea the rest of the day. Savoury. Normally lunchtime. Craft along. Mobile phone. Christina's chicken wrap. Barry White. You're my first, my last, my everything. Go home and make the tea.
When I'm working, it's quite busy because I have to get up really early to come into work if I'm going to be travelling from London. But otherwise, I'm quite lazy. I spend a lot of time in bed. Best part of my day is when we come in and I get to see everybody. I really enjoy being up here. It's really nice to see all my friends, and this is my happy place. I do like to see everyone, and also, of course, if Christina's in, I'm getting my breakfast from Christina before I start the day. Early riser without a doubt, never a night owl. I'm in bed at 9:30. Bath at night, shower in the morning. I'm very clean. Tea, the colour of He-Man. Both. I like pancakes with bacon and maple syrup. Craft along, because there's always a softer side to craft along. My phone, my life is my phone. Yeah, the phone and the dog, unless I'm coming up here and I can't bring the dog in. My favourite lunch isn't lunch. My favourite lunch is afternoon tea. That's what I'd like. Lots of selection of sandwiches, some scones, or scones, some cream and jam, and some little cakes. But I couldn't have it every day because I'd be the size of a house. Oh, that changes to the moment. My favourite song at the moment is Natasha Bedingfield, Unwritten. Or make myself a cup of tea and go and have a bath.
Welcome back, everybody. Leanne is very calming when crafting, says Lynn Morton. She is very calming, very calming. Doris A says, hello, everyone. Hello, Doris A. Did you know you won yesterday, Doris A, by the way? Has anyone passed that on to you? Were you watching yesterday's show? Because you were one of the winners of our... you were one of the torch winners. Watch the end of the show, this show, and you'll see. I think did you win like 50? I'm sure you did. And Craig Moss Watkins on Facebook says, hello from Flagstaff, Arizona. I have the Christmas rose and I can't wait to see the demo. Well, that's good. Doris, you did win the 50. Well done. We are going to look at the Christmas rose now for you. It's a big collection. So let's get through it for you and get into a demo with Craig Bagel. This is the Christmas rose final deal. And what we did with the final deal, by the way, can we just appreciate the stunning colours within this collection? I love the fact that we've got all of those beautiful roses. We've got all of that kind of vintage design on this as well, and plenty of different layers through the paper pad. That beautiful floral frame. Love the ice skates. You've got the snow here. You've got the beautiful Christmas trees, and also love the fact that you've got that sort of manuscript, the musical manuscript running through the background, but the vintage snowmen, you've got the robins, that really cute vintage Father Christmas, plenty of snippability within this beautiful pad, and the reverse is again just as good as the A size. I love the fact also that we've included that bird, which I know you guys over the pond love to feature in your Christmas makes, the no, not Jamie, It's not. It's the, oh, I can't think of the name now. You've said that and I had the name in my head. Cardinal. No. You've got your poinsettias in there, you've got your Father Christmas and all those beautiful baubles. You've got the 12 by 12 pad. Now, the 6 by 6 pad is worth finding in a minute because it is all totally different designs. You get all your linen cardstock in there as well. So 24 sheets of your linen cardstock to match up perfectly with the papers. You're going to get your flower forming foam in here as well. 12 sheets. Great that you're getting the green for your foliage, but you've got the white there as well, so you can create flowers of whatever colour you want by just adding your inks. Then you're going to receive, here it is, the 12 by 12, the 6 by 6 pad. This is just exceptional because in my eyes here, you've got inserts for cards, but also cards themselves. Right there, for example, look at that. I mean, that's a card front ready and raring to go, isn't it? You've even got your sentiments on there too. This one here, if you wanted to cut into that with one of your nesting dies, absolutely you can do that, and you've got lots of ability. This one here as well, look at that. You could snip into that, have that as like your main focal point, and then keep this bit here for a frame on another project. But really beautiful designs at a real sort of nostalgic, sort of vintage feel to this whole collection. And again, lots of different styles of Christmas covered off by the imagery that you've got through the set. Now, also with this, you get a 48-page topper pad. And again, I mean, look at this. You've got tons and tons of beautiful imagery that you can use on your projects. You've got banners and sentiments and little tags in there. The kind of back pages of this you'll be snipping into. You'll be trimming out the bits and pieces. You're not going to use all of this in Christmas 2024. So it's a really great stash builder. And as you can see, you know, the designs that you've got here will last right throughout this Christmas, next Christmas, and probably beyond. You know, if I'm talking in the terms of my daughter Daisy, this is what you call skibbity riz. It really, really is. This has got the riz of the skibbity. It's baddie slay, if I'm being honest with you. The front pages here, as you can see, have got these little toppers which are pre-cut, ready to pop out. Do some decoupage with that if you want. You know, create some really, really fun projects with the kids with these as well if you wanted to do that. But that's all of your sort of papers and your foam in there. On top of all of that, we give you stamens because with the flower forming, you're going to be making beautiful flowers. You're going to get a beautiful 1 metre of floral lace. You get your gilding flakes kit in here too, so you get everything that you need to be able to lay the gilding flakes down to create a bit of sparkle. Talking of sparkle, this glitter paste, it is, I think, probably the sparkliest glitter paste I have ever seen in the world. And you're going to be getting a 50ml tub of that included as well. Then, on top of that, you will get sentiments. Whole host of different sentiments. Things like Merry Christmas, you have got Christmas greetings, Christmas wishes, all those sort of things. We love, may love touch every corner of your Christmas. More sentiments here in the form of this beautiful stamp, Season's Greetings, which comes with that frame, real kind of focal point for any project. You've got this beautiful Christmas rose wreath. Again, if you're thinking about colouring, maybe doing some paper piecing, that would be perfect. Snowflakes and swaddles, so if you like to do your edgeables, then you've got that there. Beautiful for like your box lids as well, or to create like a design on either side of your card. You've got the Father Christmas stamp in there. You've got those Winter Wonderland tree dies. This sentiment stamp I think is gorgeous. The Christmas wishes, I think that will work across like multiple collections. You know, things like the Twas the Night Before Christmas, that would work really nicely with as well. You're going to get dies in here to make your florals. So this is the Christmas rose. We've done that with the flower forming foam there, but again, if you want to use your linen cardstock to create your florals, you can. You also get the Christmas poinsettia dies there. That one just an example of what you can do with your cardstock. And then two amazing embossing folders. You've got your Christmas rose, which is that stunning 3D embossing folder, and then the Christmas tree as well, which is called Oh Christmas Tree. It is a big collection. This one does come with a bonus buy. So you buy the showstopper, it's not the showstopper, you buy the final deal. We extended it because it sold out so quickly. If you want to go for the final deal, everything I've just shown you there for £116 or $152 platinum, and then you pop another paper bundle into your basket and you will get that for half the price alongside the final deal. If you just want to go for individuals, of course you can do that as well. Best thing to do is shop the show for all the details details on that. Hi, Wendy Graham, who's joined us from a wet Newcastle, and hi, Suzanne Dawn, who says, good evening, crafty friends, Ben, Craig, and all the CC family. And Amy Wilson says, my son would be mortified if he heard me say skibbity riz, Ben. Daisy doesn't watch, but it's fine. But, no, I'm still pretty cool. You know, I get away with that at home. It's riz. And talking to someone who's got plenty of riz, and who is going to absolutely slay this next demo. In fact, it's going to be baddie slay. It's my Pookie, Craig.
You're what?
You're my Pookie.
I'm your Pookie.
Yeah. That's another word that the kids use nowadays.
Is it?
Yeah, like Bezzy.
Aww.
Bezzies, Pookies.
You should get, you know what you should get? You should get T-shirts made up.
Yes.
And on the back of my, I'm his, and then with an arrow pointing to you.
Yeah.
And on the back of yours says Pookie.
Yeah. We should do that.
Should do that.
I need to put an order in with you, actually. I'll buy some T-shirts because I want some I want to get some slogans done.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe like Skibbity Rears or something.
Skibbity, there's an idea, yeah.
What did I say to you yesterday? We were talking about something yesterday.
Toodles. Live at 5.
Oh, live at 5, yeah.
Live at 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Toodles as well.
Yeah, you get the T-shirts or you get the tops, and then I'll supply the iron-on vinyl and the work. I can do that.
Nice.
There we go. Right.
Yes, let's go. Christmas Rose, what are you going to show?
Christmas Rose, right here. I've already got a section of the pattern paper already lined up. 5 1/4 by 6 3/4. And I've gone on with a matten layer with some of the most beautiful kind of deep rose cardstock of the linen cardstock. So we're just going to pop that one onto a card blank. So if I then go into the middle just here, and then I've gone in with a little section with the ice skates as well, the old-fashioned ice skates. I've gone in as a panel and then cut that at an angle, pop my foam pads on the back, and I've also given that a matten layer as well. So if I take these off, and then that can go within the middle.
You ever been ice skating?
Years ago, yeah.
Any good?
I enjoyed it, but I've got that fear that you fall and someone's going to go over.
Your fingers.
Over your fingers, yeah. Yep.
Nicola's more worried about breaking a bone.
Oh, I don't care about that. I don't, you know.
You have to fall like that with your hands down like in knuckles.
Is that what you need to do?
Yeah, apparently. Not that I'm an expert ice skater, but yeah. Break your hand, but save your fingers.
Yeah, no, like if I fall or something like that, I wouldn't want to break my hand or my arm because then that's me out of action when it comes to work.
I reckon you could craft with one arm. Maybe that's a game for a few... Oh, no, we don't do that anymore. So I was just thinking about... No, we're not doing those anymore, those games.
Not doing them.
One-armed crafting, that would be quite fun.
We'll need to discuss it over our next barbecue.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, we could try it and see one-handed crafting.
Yeah.
One-handed crafting. Forgot I'd already taken a bit out here. Flower forming. So we're going to go in. I've got a little bit of the white and I've got a little bit of the green. Just need to go in with the dye. So we're going to go in with the Christmas rose. So we're going to run these ones through. So let's run that one through. And then I've got a little bit of that pastel lemon yellow cardstock. We're going to go in with the little centre stamen, although we're also going to create a stamen with the stamens that you get included. So we're going to fold that one over. Now, I know I always say I'm not a big fan of folding the cardstock over, and die cutting is different when it comes to flower forming because we're going to use a little bit of heat to shape it, but I'm not going to use a heated implement. I'm just going to use the heat from my thumbs to shape it because I don't want a lot of shape to the flower. So I'm just going to line these ones up, run them through. Now the flower forming that you get, I'm die cutting through 2 layers, easily get 8, 9, 10, 11 layers all cut at once. The only thing you need to keep in mind, the more layers that you cut, the more condensed it's going to be, which could be a little bit trickier to prise them apart, but you can certainly cut loads of layers at once. So if we take these out the way, and we take these out the way, like so. So let's move that. And then I've also got the stamen, which is still in there. So I know it's still in there. And then what we're going to do, let's move these ones out the way for now. So we're going to take a little bit of pink tulip, water reactive, and I'm going to use the quick dry.
Okay.
And I'm also going to use just the finger dauber. So it's a little bit easier with the finger dauber here. So let's go in with the pink tulip, quick dry. And all that I'm going to do is I'm just going to lightly tap just around the edge, just to give it that little bit of colour. Around the edge, taking away that harsh white. Although, you know, it would still look lovely if you create these rose florals, pure white. What we're then going to do is take the second one and we're going to do exactly the same. You don't need to be neat, you don't need to be precise. If you don't have anything like finger daubers, don't worry, just go in with your fingers and add that all the way around. You can still use your blending tools, but it's just more of a fine point to the finger dauber. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to shape it with our thumbs ever so slightly. I'm just going to start to pull them apart, whatever way that you feel easier curving them.
Yeah.
So whether it's on itself or it's towards itself. You've also got, potentially, you've also got your ball tools as well.
Yeah.
So you could use the largest one and just lightly with your thumbs. You don't want to press and pull too hard, otherwise you'll tear. Although in saying that, Ben, it's flowers. So if it tears, don't worry. You know, you find that out in nature. Petals and leaves and foliage, they've got tears in them.
Yeah.
Or they're broken, so leave
Or
it.
little caterpillars come along and add a little nibble.
Ugh, yuck.
What?
Oh, I don't like things like that.
Caterpillars?
Yeah.
Oh, don't you?
No.
I love it when you see the little caterpillars, like
No.
going along the little
No.
furry caterpillars.
No, it's a creepy crawly.
Scooching along.
No.
Ah, I don't mind them.
Nope.
They're cute.
Don't like them.
Producer Nicola just said she wants to see an ant carrying a crisp somewhere. It isn't always in cartoons, because they can carry like huge amounts, can't they, of weight compared to their size. No.
Is it? It's X amount their weight, isn't it? I can't remember if it's 2 times, 4 times, 6 times.
It's a ridiculous amount. I want to say it's like 100 times.
It is, yeah.
They're like super.
It's absolutely bonkers. You think of though what Auntie used to carry in Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Oh, Auntie!
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I loved that movie. Rick
Yeah.
Moranis, wasn't it?
Yeah, Rick Moranis. Good movie, that.
Yeah. Didn't they go on and then make a load of other, like Honey, I Shrunk the Dog?
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Honey,
I Shrunk Myself.
I Shrunk Myself. Honey, I Shrunk the Baby.
Honey, I Shrunk the Baby?
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, Honey, I Blew Up the Baby.
What?
Honey, I Blew Up the Baby. And instead of shrinking,
Oh, blew it
they
up as
blew
in made
up
it bigger.
as in
I was
it
going to
was-
say that sounds like a horror movie.
So it's like a big baby.
Big
Yeah.
baby.
Big Baby. So yes, that's the different ones that you've got.
The first one's brilliant. I might have to search that out over the weekend.
It's one of those Disney Plus.
Huh?
It's on Disney Plus.
Yeah, and funny enough, I bought Disney Plus back the other day.
Did you?
Yeah, because because I want to go and see the new Deadpool and Wolverine movie.
Right.
Probably going to go with Jake, but he said that you need to watch the original X-Men, X-Men 2 and Logan before you go and see it really to get the best out of the movie.
Okay.
So I've watched the original X-Men, I watched the other two, but now I've got that, I should definitely watch Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. It's one of those movies like The Goonies, isn't it? That, you know, you can put on a Sunday afternoon, it's a good family fare, stood the test of time.
Yep. See, do you know what my Sunday film is? Exactly as you said, chilling, relaxing. And I don't know why I always go to this film, but on a Sunday, The Devil's Wear Prada. The Devil Wears Prada.
Never seen it.
If you never see it, it's brilliant.
Yeah, it's Meryl Streep.
Meryl Streep, yeah. I get Meryl Streep and Glenn Close mixed up.
Same.
Yeah, I always get them mixed up.
What is that about?
So she's an intern at a fashion
Boutique.
magazine.
Yeah, all right.
And she's she's not into fashion, she doesn't wear fashion, and it's just about how she grows, because Meryl Streep's character is a hard nut, you know what I mean? You know, she wants it this way, that way, and no other way, and it's just how she evolves. Anne Hathaway, her character, how
like
she
Anne Hathaway.
evolves into becoming, you know, from, what is it, the thingy to a swan?
Oh, from an ugly duckling to a swan.
Yeah, she went in as like the ugly duckling, and then she's turned into this beautiful swan, being in that environment. It's a really good, it's a comedy.
Ah.
Yeah, it's a really good one. But I don't know why, I always seem to think of that as a Sunday film.
Yeah. Another
Always
one for
have.
me, I love Sunday film, Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade.
Never seen any of
Oh,
them.
you need to watch them.
Never seen any of them.
That's the best one of the three.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so good. Harrison Ford and Sean Connery, I mean, what's not to love?
The closest I have been to Indiana Jones was at Universal, the little stage show that
the
you
stunt
used to
show?
do. The stunt show,
Is
yeah.
that when he runs away from the boulder?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's from Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Is it?
Yeah.
The ones that I do want to watch that I've not watched, I was asking Jake last week, actually, because got lost with the order, is the Planet of the Apes movies.
Oh, same. I've not seen either of the, any of those.
Because I, a couple of years ago, I asked my friend back home about the Star Wars film.
You've not seen those?
Not seen them, so he's like, well, watch one and then watch this one, then watch the next one. He says, however, if you're not bothered about such and such, skip this one and go to that one. But if you need to know about such and such, don't skip that one, watch the next. And I'm like,
Don't
no,
bother.
Don't bother.
There's so much in the Star Wars universe now. I feel like if you haven't watched it, is there like, there's 9 films, I think, isn't there?
And now
9 Star Wars films, then the spin-offs, then the TV series. You'll be there forever.
And because nowadays films are bringing out prequels and stuff like that, it's after the film, but technically it's before the film, and it's just like, it really does confuse me at times. All that was doing there is just got some really, really thin jewellery wire and then just threaded it through 3 lengths of stamens, folded them over, so that now gives me 6. I've put a little hole through the paper stamen or card stamen that we're just going to feed that one through. And then we're going to go through the centre, just pierced a little hole, and then done the same with the next one. And we can offset that. I'm just letting my hot glue gun heat up. So while that heats up, we can bring these layers in here. And we're going to go in with another bit of the red. Let's come in with an absolutely beautiful ornate frame and snowflakes.
Yep.
So we're going to then set that one into position. Let's go in with our frosted, magnetic, and then top plate. So we're going to feed that one through. It's a really nice fine outline, but you're going to find there's quite a lot of spaces in it. The actual outline of the frame is thin and delicate, but you've got a lot of openness to it. So what I mean by that is, you know, you've got a lot of this open space.
Yeah.
So it's a good one to do paper piecing if you want to. What I've also done, I've already done that again in white, and the centre that comes out within the white one, I've got that here. So I can set these out the way and move all that, and then finish this one later. Move that out the way or tidy it later. I'm going to go in with that centre here. I'm also going to come in with Stampin' Platform. Let's go in with the Christmas Wishes from, as you said, what looks like the Christmas Chronicles.
Yeah. That's another good movie.
Base. I don't even know if they're doing another one.
Yeah, I've not heard it.
Because I wanted them to do a third one, which was more involving Goldie Hawn.
Yeah. Well, she was a bit more in the second one, wasn't she?
She
Which I didn't
was,
think
yeah.
was as good as the original.
Oh, it definitely wasn't as good, no. No.
Lisa P says, the new Deadpool was fantastic. Ultra says, I love that film, Craig, the Prada film, she says.
Brilliant.
Lynn Moulton, I want to see the Planet of the Apes films. And my Sunday films, Kirsty D, are The Parent Trap, both of them, she says, and The Princess Diaries 1 and 2.
Isn't it funny how we associate some films with a Sunday?
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, certain films, we think of them as Sunday films.
It's like the old, let's say the classic and best Bond movies Sunday watches for me.
Yeah.
Like with Rog. I'll quite happily sit down with Rog on a Sunday afternoon, watch a Bond movie. You're not a Bond fan either, are you, really?
Not massively. No. And if it is, it's more like Pierce Brosnan.
Oh, yeah.
That tends to be more of my Bond films.
Yeah.
I like that one where he falls down the O2.
Oh, that's Die Another Day.
Die Another Day, is it?
With Madonna in it.
Is she?
Oh, no, that's not, no, it isn't. It's the one before. It is The World Is Not Enough.
World's Not Enough.
Tell a lie, yeah.
I'm not good at remembering which ones are which.
He falls out of a hot air balloon, doesn't he? at the
That's
start?
right, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Down the
World Is Not Enough.
O2, before the O2 was actually an
Yeah, they were
arena
still
O2.
building it, weren't they?
Yeah, it was more of like that venue to celebrate the millennium, wasn't
Didn't
it?
you walk over the O2 or something?
Last year, yeah, when
Yeah.
I went there for the wrestling.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had to book it in advance because it's really, really popular. But yeah, they get you all strapped up in the harness and that. Really, really windy. And it's like a bouncy castle, although they tell you not to jump on it. But it is.
I guess imagine you up there bouncing up and
Yeah,
down.
it's like, they're watching.
Yeah. Whee!
Yeah, it's amazing. It was crystal clear. It was a beautiful hot July, or was it the last day of June? First day of July. I think it was the first day
Do you
of
go
July.
up in a group or do you go on your own?
So I went. There was a big group, but I went on my own.
Ah.
Yeah, was a loner. Went on my own. I like doing things like that on my own, though. To be honest with you, it's like the cinema and that. I like going on my own.
Oh, yeah, cinema's fine to go on your own.
Yeah, absolutely love going on my own. It's no one to annoy you or bug you. Not that like you don't. That's why I don't mind going.
Well, it's
with
because you have a nice chat before, but then you can just sit and watch the movie.
That's
Worst thing
it.
is if you go with someone, I'm not naming any names, and you're trying to watch the movie and then they'll be like, what's going on here?
Yeah.
Who's that again? What's that?
Oh, I really like them. Oh, what film are they in
Yeah,
again?
what film are they again? Yeah.
A couple of minutes. Do you remember? That's really bugging me.
Yeah.
No,
You're
I
like,
don't
"Oh."
remember.
We watched The Fall Guy the other night, and we got that as a movie to watch, which I quite enjoyed. Yeah, it was pretty good actually. Solid sort of 6 out of 10. And literally about 3 minutes into that, who's that again? What's she in? Oh, I've seen her for something. What's he in again? That Ryan. It's like, oh my God. Pause.
Yeah, that's when people are like that. It's like, oh
Would the quick dry Bordeaux colour be too dark for the Christmas wishes stamp?
no,
Says Joe.
no, that
Okay.
would look lovely actually. That will complement the cardstock.
Yeah.
And because you've got deep tones in there, you'll be absolutely fine.
Yeah.
Absolutely fine. That's the thing, just experiment, play. Let's just move that along a little bit. So that was just pink tulip water reactive that I just dipped in.
Yeah.
And because I dipped it into water and pink tulip, I used my alcohol proof, my waterproof ink pad. And then we can pop that one into there. I could have done it the other way around, but never mind. So we've got that framework. We're just going to bring in our little stamen and our petal. So let's then bring that in. And then I would, where's my scissors? I would let that hot glue dry, but let's just go straight in and pop that into there. Just going to go in and tuck that one under. And then let's go in with that one. And then we could add little die cut snowflakes if you want to. So let's just do one for now. You could add more little bits and pieces if you want. But then there we go. Let's just twist and turn. And then we've got a really cute, simplistic card that we made for the Christmas rose.
That is amazing, and if you want the collection, details at your bottom of the screen for the Christmas Rose final deal. Welcome if you've just joined us, just gone 6 o'clock here in the UK. Where are we? 1 o'clock Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific. I hope you're good wherever you are. Thank you for all the lovely comments that have been coming through. It is launch party. We are celebrating the fact that we've launched our Jingle All the Way collection today. And we're going to be having another look at that with Digital Leanne in just a few moments' time. Loads of comments coming through. Just read a few of these. Thank you, everyone. Appreciate all of this. Hillary, how are you getting your own back here? I see what you did. Chatting about caterpillars earlier on. Hillary says, caterpillars are lush.
Oh,
Haha, revenge is sweet, eh, Hillary? Ha ha ha. My go-to films are either, my go-to films are either Jaws, says Suzanne Dawn, or Twister. You like Twister, don't you?
I did, yeah. Went twice to see the second one.
Out of Africa with Meryl Streep for our Susie. I don't think I've ever seen that.
Never seen that, no.
She also likes Clueless, On Golden Pond, and Lara Croft. Oh, that's yeah, the Tomb Raider movie.
See, I can't stand Angelina Jolie.
Oh.
No.
No?
No. What's more frustrating is she's got a thing for me, Angelina Jolie.
Has she? What, and you trying to sort of Angelina, no. Yeah. Come on.
Ever since she done what she done to Jennifer Aniston, I've never ever forgiven her.
Oh, okay. Hashtag orcs. Gorgeous card, Craig. Thank you, says Lynn. An absolutely beautiful card, says Amy Wilson. Rosalind Russell says, I enjoyed the new Twister. It had me on the edge of my seat a few times. I actually went solo and rather enjoyed the outing by myself.
Yeah, definitely. I'm all for it. Cinema completely on your own. It's great. It's quite cathartic as well, just going on your own. And I know some people don't enjoy that, and then I know some people think, oh, people are watching them. No one gives a monkeys. No one's looking at you. And if you look about, the amount of people that are on the road, it's surprising. I love it. It's great.
I used to do it a lot when I first, when I moved to London for some work about 12 years ago. So I used to work Monday to Friday. Most nights, maybe a couple of nights a week. I used to do that because I didn't want to sit in my digs on my own. So I just went to the cinema. Yeah, it was brilliant. I said, love it.
If only back then you had the unlimited card, eh?
Oh yeah, yeah. Don't think that existed, did it, back in the day?
Don't think so.
No. Right. I'm going to show you the Christmas Jingle All the Way collection, which we have launched today, and it's been so popular. I think as far as the showstopper is concerned, we are 70% of the stock gone, so do go quickly, and it's the only way to get your hands on the gift box collection, which allows you to make the gift box that you saw in the first demo with Leanne. She made this early. If you want to go back, if you did miss it again, you can see that the full launch coming up after this show on 24/7. But you get the template to be able to make the box and the tag, and then you get 3 of the little jingly bells, plus you get the stamps here to give you your sentiments and the verse, which you can actually pop onto the tag. The ribbons as well, you're seeing us on the board, that you get those 3 included within the set, so you can use that to tie to your bell. That's the only way to get that set. And also, I believe, the only way to get your little mini bells as well. You get 5 of the silver and 5 of the gold there. So that's one of the main reasons to jump in and get the showstopper. You get all your cardstock, so we bring you your linen cardstock. Those 6 colours are included, 4 sheets of each, giving you your 24. And the marvellous thing is about that, of course, is that all those colours there match up with all of the beautiful colours that you're going to be getting within not only your 12 by 12 pad, but also your 6 by 6 pad as well. What we've done this time around is we've actually pretty much put the bonus buy, if you like, into the showstopper, because we say if you buy the showstopper, not only can you get the bells, both small and large, but we give you a second 6 by 6 pad, and we give you a second one of the 12 by 12 pads for absolutely nothing. So there's many reasons to jump in and buy this, and you're just seeing the A sides of that, but also just to show you the beautiful B sides. They are stunning. You've got loads of beautiful frames here with the candy cane. You've got plaids in Christmas colours. You've got your tartans in there as well. So it's a beautiful pad. And again, those sort of designs, I think, will lend themselves very nicely to just cards, around winter time. Don't necessarily have to be festive Christmas cards, but that's all included within the pad. And like I say, you get that in your 12 by 12 and your 6 by 6. Showing you your linen cardstock. So let's show you what else you're going to get as far as your not consumables, your hardware is concerned. There's so much stuff. So You've got your sleigh bells ring. That's that beautiful frame with Father Christmas there and the sleigh bells ring stamp. Go back to the earlier show. Leanne made a beautiful box with that. You can see the demo on that. You're also going to get your jingle bells and bows. Again, she did a fantastic demo with that, creating that beautiful edge on a project. Then you've got your jingle bells stamps, and you also get your dancing bells in die form, 3 different sizes of those sleigh bells with the foliage dies as well. I believe what we're going to see in just a few moments' time with Leanne is her popping this actual card together. So she made this on the earlier show. We're going to see the replay of that in just a moment's time. But this Christmas swag, I'm using it all the time now, you see, now I know what it is. This Christmas swag she created with the foliage dies that you get within this set. And then she just added one of the little jingle bells on there too. And you'll see how she put that together in just a couple of moments' time. Then you've got your sleigh bells ring. Are you listening? Snow is glistening.
Beautiful sight.
We're happy tonight.
Walking in a winter wonderland.
So that is one beautiful stamp that you can pop on the front of the card. Maybe pop it inside as a little singy sentiment if you want. More stamps here. So, you know, Jingle All the Way. Obviously, you've got Joy to the World. Make a Wish. Jingle Bells. Season's Greetings. Merry and Bright, and lots more. Wishing you joy this Christmas season. Nice that you've got kind of sentiments for the outside of your project, and then maybe the longer ones you can use as verses for the inside of your project. And then you've also got this beautiful 3D embossing folder here with the sound of Christmas. That is everything. As I say, you can go individually on all of the goodies within the set, apart from the gift box and your smaller jingle bells. Those are only available in either the showstopper or in the collection on its own. The showstopper's worth going for if you've got the budget, because as I say, what we've done is we've given you a second 6x6 pad, so you get 2 6x6 pads, and you'll get a second 12x12 pad, but you won't pay for that. We give you that for free. That's your platinum price there, £90.38, $119.12 if you're in the US and you're platinum. And don't forget, you're just a few bucks there off your free shipping, aren't you? So it might be worth adding in maybe another paper pad. It's entirely up to you. And one thing to mention just before I move on, for those that asked earlier, you might be thinking it again, if you bought this on HSN, what did you miss out on? The only thing that you won't have is the 6x6 pad. Everything else you did get. So again, if you did buy it on HSN, maybe you just want to stock up on that, get some more of the consumables. Right, we are going to go back to launch day a little bit earlier on. We had a fantastic show. If you do get a chance to watch it after this show, 5 demos Leanne did, so lots to look at. We showed you the demo earlier on with the fantastic box. This is the demo where she's going to show you that card, this one here. So here we go. If you're wondering to yourself, how did Leanne put that together? Sit back and relax as she will show you right now.
I really, really love this. The Jingle All the Way Dancing Bells set. The bell still rings for those who truly believe is one of the lovely sentiments. I love it. And we're going to have a look. I just want to show you how easy it is to do these paper piecing pieces. So you can see we've got lovely little glitter accents in here. We've got these little leaves and what have you. And I've got them already done, but I want to show you how very, very easy that is, because it is.
Yeah.
All right. So I've got some white cardstock here. I've got my die set. I've got a little red piece of cardstock there as well. And I'm just going to cut the large bell from the white, and let's do this one from the red. In fact, will that be big enough? No. Yeah, so I'll do the little one. And I'll be able to show you the concept, but then you'll be able to do it yourself.
Yeah.
Because you want to see all of the different things that I've got lined up for you today, rather than 1 or 2 long ones, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just going to die cut those through the Gemini 2. And grab a pokey tool while that's going through. Okay, so those have gone through the Gemini. And now, can you see here, the little pieces that come out the waste are the perfect size to go back in?
Okay.
Are you with me?
Yes. Are they little foliagey bits?
So they're little foliagey bits, and here's some left inside here. There's a little, and there's a little berry. And then the white piece there, here's all the pieces left on the thing. I'm going to pick them up. This piece here, if I show you on the die, and I show you on here, is this, but it's the waste.
Okay.
However, if you just cut this bell out in the white, which we're going to use to colour, the greens, the reds and a silver, you piece back in all of the little bits of waste and that gives you the perfect paper piecing pieces. Does that make sense, Ben?
Yes.
So we made sure that all of these pieces were big enough to be handled so that when they come out and you do them in a different cardstock, you can paper piece your bell in. So you can see you've got that lovely glitter line in there, and then you've got all of the other little pieces paper pieced in there. So that's how you would do the paper piecing on all of the bells. So I just needed to show you that very quickly. Now, what I've also got here is a piece of scrap white card. Where's my scrap white card gone? Here, because you never colour on a glass mat. And then I've just got some tri-blend markers. So just colour the bell in whatever colour you would like, using your alcohol markers, and you don't need to be too precise with it. Because you want it to feel a little bit rustic.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do the whole thing.
Can we put like maybe some of our gilding flakes on these?
You
bells,
absolutely can. Gilding flakes, shimmer sprays.
Oh, yes.
It'll look amazing as well. Glitter pastes in the background will look really nice too. So whatever you've got at home, actually.
Yeah. Have a play, have fun.
Just have a play.
We're nearly, sorry about that heavy sigh. Sounds like I'm not having fun. I am. I'm just worried about the stock. 30% almost. We're just shy of 30% of the showstopper stock gone. It's been, I would say this has been the busiest day on a new collection since Enchanted Ocean.
Yeah,
It's got that sort of feel about it.
it has. And so I'm just adding in my colours, and you would do the whole bell and you would do all of them.
Yeah.
But you see here, if I just move it away from there where I've gone through, you can see how that starts to add beautiful colour to the bell. And just doing it on a piece of scrap card means you don't have to worry about being too precise. You can literally just brush the colour on. And what I would say is if I've done dark at this side on the bell, do dark at this side, and that'll give it a nice rounded feel. And you do all three of your bells. And look, I'm not being very precise at all.
No.
I'm just whacking colour on, and it's going to look great. So just trust the process. And don't worry about the mess that, on a piece of scrap white card underneath. Just go through the three colours. I'm using a tri brush here, and I'm using the brown grey extended blend.
Yeah.
You see, I'm just popping the colour on.
We've had Pat get in touch saying that my willpower's crashed. I bought the showstopper as well as one of the pieces from the Christmas Rose collection. As always, Crafter's Companion makes it difficult to stay in a budget.
Yeah.
One thing we are guilty of, and for which we apologise.
I would say, well, guilty. Could we say guilty or good at?
Well, yeah, good at.
We're good at it.
Maybe. The Christmas Rose collection, by the way, is on tonight. If you haven't seen that yet.
Beautiful.
It is a lovely collection. Very, very different to anything we've done before.
I think we've done a good job of doing very different things this year.
Do you know what? I was saying that the other day, Leanne. I don't know, we do so many different collections week in, week out, but when it comes to Christmas, it must be really hard to come up with different
Something
themes.
different, yes, because
But,
Christmas is Christmas, isn't it?
Yeah, but we always seem to do it.
Yeah, we do, I know.
So hats off to you lot.
We've got a really good team, but look, can you see how that bell now takes on a 3D feel?
Yeah.
So dark at that side, dark at this side, light everywhere else. It's got a beautiful 3D feel to it. That's how you're going to colour your bells.
Yeah.
And you're going to paper piece them. And when you've done that, you'll have 3 beautiful bells for your card.
Lovely.
Okay, so that's just with the paper piecing. Now, the other things you get in this collection are all of your foliages and a little bow. So they will cut out from lots of different pieces of craft card, the green card in your linen bundle, your little spare pieces. The bow will come from the red card. You're going to cut all of those out, and then you can glue and assemble those into a beautiful swag.
Lovely.
Okay, so that's why that's in there. So you've got a beautiful Christmas swag as well as those lovely baubles in there. So they're all of the pieces, They're all of the pieces assembled, ready to make the card. I've lost my die. There it is there. I've lost the dies. If I don't move them now, they're going to get lost forever. Right. Okay, so now we're just going to assemble the card. I've made a white card base from the linen card that comes in the box that comes in this collection. It's a very, it looks white. It's not white. It's a slightly pale, like a frosty blue.
Yeah.
It's almost like a snow white, where it would have that blue hue to it, if that makes sense. So I've done the base of that, and then I've used the red, and I've done some matting and layering. And again, B-side. The B-sides and the paper pad are great. However, I do think an A-side would have looked really beautiful there, to be honest, as well. So your choice, your card, do what you prefer. I would be using my all-purpose glue at home to do the matting and layering, because I want this to last forever. If you don't have a Crafter's Companion tape pad, that's what you definitely need to be doing. For speed of demo today, so I can get through all of the demos, I'm just going to use a tape pen. And then for this one, I actually think I want to lift that up, so I'm going to get some foam tape. So another little panel, using a B-side and some of the red linen, and I'm going to use some foam.
You know, you mentioned a minute ago the colour you were using, was it from the extender blend?
Yes.
Janice is just asking the difference between those and the regular tri-blends.
So regular tri-blends have lighter colours in them.
Yeah.
The extended blend gives you a deeper version of those colours, which extends the blend. So, for example, in the original ones, you might have gotten 3 brown-grey colours.
Yeah.
Using the extended blend, you'll have 6 brown-grey colours to give you a wider range of blends available. Yeah.
And good morning, Erica Johnson, who says, good morning, crafty friends. What an exciting day of crafting goodies and demos from our uber-talented Leanne. You're uber-talented, you are.
Thank you. I mean, I don't know if I am, but
you are.
Thank you.
You blooming are.
There we go. Craft knife, amazing for getting that stuff off.
Yeah.
It won't come off itself. So I'm just going to raise that up because I feel they need to have a little show all of their own, those jingle bells. And then what I've got here, and I just need some tape. I'm going to use a piece of repositionable tape for this. I would suggest you use something stronger at home. And then I would cut a panel. So in my original sample, I didn't do this, but I've been looking at it and thinking, I want a bell in there. So this is what I'm going to do to add the bell in very quickly. That's going to get hung at the top of my card there. And then I'm going to stick this inside here.
I feel like you need a bell on everything in this collection.
I feel you need like a bell on everything. So that's going to get stuck there. I'm going to do a little bit more actually. Where have I put it here?
Order more bells.
To keep that in place now, what I would be doing inside my card is making another decorative panel to hide that.
Yeah.
But you're going to have to imagine it for now. Right, there we go. And then I need my 3D glue gel to start assembling. So 3D glue gel is going to go on top of there now, on top of that ribbon. And then my assembled swag.
Is that the official name for one of those? A Christmas swag?
A swag, I believe so.
Oh, right.
That's going to go on there. And then if I need a little bit more glue gel just to hold that down, you can. Just in a couple of places. There we go. I think that I like the addition of the bell, I think, Ben. And then I've got my 3 bells that I've put together, and I want them to be higher and lower. A little bit like Bruce Forsyth on the Generation game. So the first one I'm going to stick on is this one, because I want that to be at the lowest level. So that's going on
my love.
with a little bit of glue gel. If you're wondering what the black card is at the back, I've just fussy cut a piece of black card by eye around the bell, and that's covered, give me the base for my paper piecing. So when I put the paper piecing in, it's got something to stick to. So that's gone there. And then this one I want it to be higher. So it's higher. It's getting a bit more glue gel on there.
Yeah.
And that's just going under the jingle bell.
Yeah.
There. This can come down a little bit.
Is that going to be lower?
And then this one's going to be higher.
Oh, higher! My love.
It's actually going to be in the middle of the two.
Oh.
There we go. That's going there. And then my sentiment, which I've lost, there it is, found it, can go at the side. And the bell still rings for those who truly believe. And now we've got the addition. I'm just going to hold it because I don't want it to come off. Oh. Of the little jingle bell.
I love it.
Didn't have the jingle bell on first, but I think because we've got those big jingle bells on there, to have the addition of a bell that jingles, so the card jingles, because you've got them on there, would be good. But don't you jingle it while your glue's drying like I've done.
There you go. So I think 2 of the best demos from the show, but if you do want to watch the full show, We'll be playing it for you on Crafters TV 24/7 after this. A few comments and then we'll give you time to check out because Craig has got a demo up his sleeve with this collection. Rebecca says, hello all, very late to the party. I've been at a theme park all day. Oh, which one did you go to? You say, I managed to get my showstopper and extra box bells first thing this morning. Yes. Jeffrey Langley says, good evening Ben and Craig and the great and fabulous CTV crew. And Pat Demerer says, the more I see Jingle All the Way, the more I love it. I'm so happy I got the showstopper. And I know Superstar Susie on the socials who's chatting to you all, and you're now discussing your favourite holiday collection so far this year. Well, this is a good one. So Teresa says, Jingle All the Way is my favourite. Somebody earlier on said that the Jingle All the Way collection was their favourite collection ever. I'm sure I saw that in the comments. No, Leanne said that, but then somebody else said it as well. I'm not that stupid, team. Or am I? Hey, pipe down. Mary Pat says, Christmas Rose is my favourite. Love the Santa stamp from the Christmas Rose, says Rebecca, but really excited for the bells. Suzanne says, it's a hard choice now. It was the Christmas Rose, but Jingle All the Way is also stealing my heart. My favourite is between Jingle All the Way and Christmas Rose, says Pat. And Joe Stone says, Jingle All the Way so far. Arnold Schwarzenegger says, Jingle All the Way is my favourite. Come on, what are you waiting for? And Sarah Thompson says, it's so hard to pick just one collection as I have pieces from each one that are my favourites. Keep the comments coming through and we'll give you time to check out. And when we come back after a short break, we will have a look at this collection with Craigie Baggy. We'll be back in a mo.
My day-to-day life is pretty busy in work. Literally, I get in the door, I check my polls, I then check what I've got to demo, I then get everything ready, and it's just busy, busy, busy from there. I have a meeting with the producer, the director, we get then sorted for the shows, talk to the presenter, and it depends what side I'm on. I mean, sometimes I'm doing the presenting side, sometimes I'm doing the demonstration side, and I love both. It's actually who I get to work with. Yeah, I can't say no more than that other than anybody that works here. We are a big family. We're so super friendly. I love Ben. I love it when we work together. And I don't mean that I don't love anyone else. It's the fact that Ben is the presenter and then I'm demonstrating and we just have this great rapport. Same with Craig, same with Deb, same with the whole team. So yeah, the best part of the day is just getting to work with the best people in the industry. Oh, a night out. In the morning. Oh, none. I only drink water. Oh, well, I'm cutting out sugar, so it's got to be savoury. Masterclass. Oh, I can't leave the house without my lipstick. Oh, I love a baked potato. I relax, so I literally drive home normally and then I relax.
Day-to-day looks like, on a normal day when I'm working from home, get up, breakfast, quick phone call with my daughter, and then I'm up in the craft room and I spend all my time in the craft room. If it's spending a day with the grandkids, that's it. That's my best part of the day, just spending time with family and those gorgeous little grandkids of mine. The best part of the day when I'm at work is when I go on air, because I absolutely love it. Both. I prefer a shower in the morning. I feel fresher. I feel tackle my day. However, depending on how that day's been, I also would have a double shower, so I'd have one in the morning and one at night too. Absolutely, 100% coffee. Will always be coffee, and flavoured coffee is my favourite at the moment. Dare I say it's a full English breakfast, the full works, the beans, the tomatoes, the bacon, the sausage, and everything else that goes with a traditional English breakfast. Craft along. every day of the week. I absolutely love going through the stages from the start of a project to the end of a project. So craft along is definitely my favourite choice. I can't leave without my lipstick. It's a given thing. I once didn't have a lipstick on me and Leanne helped me out that day. Kick off the shoes, sit down for a couple of minutes, just gather my thoughts and then grab my tea.
Who's that lady on the screen then? I feel like I know her from some time, but I just can't put a face to the name. I haven't seen Debbie since May. How has that even happened?
I don't know.
I'm seeing her next. She's here on August the 27th.
That's right, 'cause she's on holiday for a couple of weeks.
Yeah, about the day after the bank holiday. She'll be lovely to see her.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah. We are going to do another demonstration right now for your delight and delectation with the Jingle All the Way collection, and I deduce from what I said earlier that you are going to be using the Sleigh Bells ring stamp.
I am indeed, yes. So let's bring in some white cardstock, 3 3/4 by 5 3/4. I'm going to bring my stamp and platform. Because it's a good sizable stamp, if I miss any bits, then it means, of course, I can just repress and get a really, really good impression. Can't help but sing, can you, that song when you see the stamp. It's just a great song.
Have you got a favourite, like, classic Christmas song?
Darling love, baby, please come home for Christmas. Christmas, the snow's falling down, Christmas. Although Bublé does do a really good version.
Bublé, did you say?
Yeah.
Yeah, he does that, yeah.
His version's really good.
What is that from?
Darling love, baby, please come home for Christmas. It's on a couple of films, but I originally first seen it on Gremlins.
Oh.
The opening scene of Gremlins. I seen it. So once you've Gremlins has started, you've seen the Mogwai and that, and then the scene opens over the town, the snowy town. The song's played in the background.
Is it in Home Alone as well?
No, there's another song, Baby Please Come Home. Bells will be ringing. That's also called Baby Please Come Home for Christmas. But yeah. So Darlene's love is baby, comma, please come home for Christmas.
Got to be White Christmas for our Susie, Bing Crosby, or any of the songs from the movie White Christmas. I was just about to do that, the dad joke there as well.
What's that?
The one that you have to do in a Scottish accent. What's the difference between Walt Disney... Sorry, what's the difference between Bing Crosby and Walt Disney? You know it.
I do know.
Bing sings. Bing sings.
Oh yeah, Bing sings, but Walt Disney.
That's a cracker.
That is a good one.
When said with a Scottish accent.
It's a really good one.
Oh dear.
But yeah, because what we're on now, 13th of August, so it won't be that long before, you know, the Hallmark channels start with their Christmas.
When does that start? September?
Low budget. It's usually about September. And it's usually about September that Heart
Christmas.
Heart 90s turns into Heart Christmas.
Oh, is that what they do?
Yeah. Yep. That's what they do.
Oh, okay.
Sure, it's Heart 90s.
Why do they sacrifice the 90s and not the 80s or the noughties?
Well, you definitely wouldn't sacrifice the 80s, would you?
Well, no.
You definitely would. That's
But I would sacrifice the
diabolical.
noughties over the 90s, to be honest with you.
Yeah, that's true. I would as well. But I suppose, obviously, they just have to kind of go down in pecking order, and just obviously the 90s maybe isn't as a busy channel as the other one, so therefore that's what they sacrifice for a couple of months.
134 days till Christmas, I've just worked out.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's not. It really isn't going to be long.
No, it isn't.
I'm the only reason I want this year to be over with is so we can get to January and the WWE can go onto Netflix. That's what I'm really excited about.
When will the first show be then? Will it be on January the 1st?
I'm trying to think. I'm just having a look here. So January the 1st is a Wednesday. So unless they do a live show, no, Monday the 30th is still technically December.
Yeah.
So therefore, the first live show will be
SmackDown.
Friday the 3rd, which is a Friday, yeah,
Yeah,
that would be
SmackDown.
SmackDown.
Yeah.
Unless they do a live show on New Year's Day, 1st of January, day one of Netflix.
What ink are you using?
I am using Misty Morning Water Reactive for around the edges.
The joke, Susie just said she doesn't get the joke. So Bing sings, and if you were saying it in English, you'd say, well, what's the difference? Bing sings and Walt Disney, so he doesn't. Because like when Scottish say he Disney, I can't do it. Disney means doesn't, doesn't it?
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, so that's why it's funny. Not now I've had to explain it, but never mind. December Will Be Magic by Kate Bush is the best Christmas song ever, says Hilary. I don't know that one.
I've not heard that one. No. Do you know what one is completely looked over every single year?
Mm.
And it's an absolute cracker.
Dominic the Donkey?
No.
Oh.
Kate Winslet, What If?
Kate Winslet?
Yep.
Has recorded a song?
What if I had never let you go?
Oh,
From a Christmas Carol, a version of a Christmas Carol. What if I had never let you go? Honestly, it's a good number of years old.
What's it from?
It's either like a Christmas Carol or a Christmas Story. It's an animated film.
Kate Winslet.
But she's got a cracking voice.
What if?
What if?
What if? Let's have a look.
It's a really good song. Really good song.
Oh, it's at the end of... Oh, it is a Christmas Carol.
I did think it was something like that.
Christmas Carol, the movie, 2001. Oh, it's... Nicolas Cage, Jane Horrocks and Simon Callow. Was it a cartoon, was it?
Is it animated? Yeah. Yeah. Whether they must have played the voice then.
I thought Jim Carrey did a version of Christmas Carol.
He did. Disney's version. There's been, oh gosh, how many versions of a Christmas Carol has there been? But yeah, Jim Carrey done was it the CGI Christmas Carol?
Yeah.
That's a good version.
There's only one ultimate version
Every
of a
day,
Christmas Carol.
in every way, Scrooge is getting worse.
Yes.
When the cold wind blows, it chills you to the bones.
It's Marley and Marley.
There's nothing in nature that freezes your heart like being in and around. He paints you like indifference, like a lady paints with rouge. It's the worst of the worst that is hated and cursed. It's Ebenezer Scrooge. Oh, there goes Mr. Outrage. There goes Mr. Sin. Yeah, Muppets Christmas Carol. Brilliant.
I love how you know all the words.
Mm-hmm. I love it.
Can you tell me, Sarah Thompson says, where that blending brush you're using comes from? Is it in a media collection? I really like the quality.
So we did have a range, a 5-pack of these. I think they're currently out of stock at the moment.
Still?
They're, if you are in Craft Club.
Right. Oh, you little sneaky teasy weasy.
So they will be back in stock at some point. But if you're in Craft Club, coming soon.
How soon?
Not too soon. Not too soon, not too long.
Not too long.
No, not too long. Dull green blend. Just used a dull green blend just to colour in the holly leaves. And I've gone in with a sparkle pen. So I've gone in with a red berry. It's one's not been used before, so
prime it.
I'm going to take off the cap because we need to prime it. Please, please, please cut these in half because you don't want them to get lost outside, fall out the bin, and then a bird gets trapped in them, their legs or neck or something like that. So please chop them up. put them in the trash. And then all that we're just going to do, just going to screw it back on, give it another shake, get that ball bearing activated, and then let's bring in a little bit of scrap. And then at the side it says press, but just lightly squeeze. Just lightly, get that flowing, squeeze, and then there we go. We've got that flowing now, ready to start, well, either colouring in. Let's just get a really, really good flow of this one. There we go. And then what I'm going to do is let's take that, because I don't want to go right over the centre. I could mask it, but I don't obviously want to go to that extent. So I'm just going to tap it around the edge, like so. So then that's given us
Pretty.
our sparkle all
really
the way
good.
around.
Yeah.
So you don't have to colour direct with your sparkle pens. You can use it to create a nice splatter around the edge. Let's move that out the way, let that dry off, and then let's just give this a good wipe. And then let's take our layers. So I've already cut all my layers. I'll go through the sizes, Ben, because you'll be not shocked to know that there's lots of layers for it.
Yeah.
So let's bring all of these ones in. So we're going to go in with our tartan 5 1/4 by 7 3/4. I've given myself a very, very thin white matten layer. My green is 5 1/2 by 8 inches. And then we can take the pokey tool, and then I'm just going to matten layer these ones together. And then I've got the opposite side of the tartan. We're going to go in 4 1/2 by 6 3/4. I'm going to matten layer that onto another bit of white. What I'm then going to do, because this bit's just going to be repetitive, Ben, so I'm just explaining this, and then if there's comments or anything, then we can do that. I'm going to layer these together. I'm going to wrap some ribbon around the top, and then our stamped topper that we've done, that can go on a bit of red, and then I'll start to just layer all that. All that will go flat with my tape. This will go on foam pads, and then we'll finish off with a few little bells.
Just whilst we're watching Craig, Lisa P says, DJ play a Christmas song by Cher. This is your No, I'm kidding. I can't say it with a straight face.
That was really, it was last year she brought that out, wasn't it?
I feel like she did bring a Christmas album out, didn't she?
Last year, yeah.
That sounds like a funny song, though. DJ play a Christmas song.
DJ play a Christmas song. That was a real banger last year.
Was it?
Yeah, honestly, it was. Yeah.
Christmas Carol, my favourite movie ever, says Lynn Morton. What If is a beautiful song, Craig, says Alexandra. I quite agree.
It really is.
Kirsty D says, we used to have to listen to carols and not songs whilst eating Christmas dinner. They were in German.
Ooh.
That CD went missing and was never seen again. My brother put it in a safe place.
Funny that, eh?
Yeah.
Do you know something? It was about a couple of years ago, and it was one night, and I was just channel surfing, and I just happened to be on, it was around Christmas time, Sky Arts, and it was the Three Tenors, and they were doing Christmas songs.
Were they?
Do you know something? It was really nice. Actually, it was quite, got you. It really got you there with their voices.
It's quite nice to listen to that sort of music. I listen to Classic FM quite a lot around Christmas time. And I also enjoy the carols from Kings, which they play on Christmas Eve on BBC Two. Yeah.
Every year.
Former choir boy myself.
So was I.
What?
So was I.
Choir boy?
Choir boy.
Are you?
Yeah.
Where?
My primary school.
Oh, no, I mean, I was a choir boy in the cathedral.
Right. No, I was just
in the school choir.
at school.
Yeah. You've never sung an even song, have you, eh?
No, but I used to be able to get high. As in the voice get high.
Don't want to know what you did after school, thanks very much. Sure, that's illegal.
My mum's watching.
It's all coming out now, isn't it, eh? All coming out now. And Hilary just says, it's good that you showed that, Craig, with the glitter pen. She says, I forgot about the little collar thing needing to come off the pens, and I spent ages recently trying to get it to work.
That'll be why, yeah.
Easy to forget, though.
Oh, so easy. So easy. We all, I'm not going to like, if I get a new set of glitter pens, I do remember to take that off. It's habit now.
Yeah.
But when it's something that you're not using a lot, then of course, yeah, these sorts of things, they just escape your mind. It's only natural that sort of thing is going to happen. So yeah, sometimes you just need that little reminder.
Jen's just said, Jen Shank, singing all these Christmas songs is making me want to put my Christmas tree up. Won't be long. When yours goes up, end of November, doesn't it?
Yes. Yeah. And I'm trying to think last year. Yeah, I think it was the end of November last year, but it took me like 3 days in total. I think I'm really going to cut down this year.
I think we might get an artificial one this year, to be honest with you. Like a nice, because you get like realistic artificial ones, can't you? There's such a faff with they're nice, the real Christmas trees, but when the needles start dropping.
Yeah, that's the thing with the needles.
Mm. And they're not cheap.
No, they're not.
Mm.
No, they're not. That's the thing. At least, and you get some really, really nice artificial ones nowadays. You get some really nice ones.
We'll have a look this year. Julie Barley says, I like When a Child is Born. Johnny Mathis.
Oh. When a child is born, a ray of hope flickers in the sky. Tiny
lights up way up high, all across the land. No one seems forlorn. This comes to pass when a child is born. I was in the school choir and orchestra, says Sensational Sky. What instrument did you play? I was in the orchestra as well. I was a fiddle player. Sarah Thompson says, this is a bit of a sad song, but my favourite is the Christmas Shoes. I cry every time I hear it for the first time each holiday season. I have not heard the Christmas Shoes. We shall have to look out for that. What?
The Christmas Shoes?
That's what the song's called. It's called Christmas Shoes. The Christmas Shoes. And it's a sad song, apparently. I'll have to listen out for that one this year.
Yeah, have a listen, yeah.
Yeah. I like It's the Most Wonderful Time of the Year by Andy Williams. That's one of my favourites.
It's the most wonderful time of the year, with the kids jingle belling and everyone telling you be of good cheer. It's the most wonderful time. It's the most wonderful time. It's the most wonderful time of the year.
If you listen very closely to that song as well, the last note of the song is a trumpet. It should go boop, boop, but it doesn't. Whether they couldn't be bothered to re-record it, the trumpeter doesn't hit the high note, and instead of going boop, boop, it goes boop, boop, slightly out of tune.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, it bothers me every year.
Yeah. The things that you catch in, and once you've caught it once,
yeah, and then you can't unhear it.
You can't unhear it.
Where else, says Amy Wilson, can you get this kind of entertainment? I would say nowhere.
Nowhere.
Nowhere else. Not this kind of entertainment. Not for free.
Definitely not, definitely not. Try to think what other because there's loads of Christmas songs that I love.
Do you know what I really like as well? I don't know if this, let me know if this ever made it across the pond. It was one of my mum's favourite Christmas songs, and then I've sort of, taken to it. I really like it. It's David Essex. It was only a winter's tale, just another winter's tale. How can the world take notice of one more love that's failed? That's a good one.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Driving Home for Christmas is a banger, says
Driving
Julie Palmer.
Home for Christmas. Yeah.
I can't wait to see their faces.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Oh, well, funny enough, from Polar Express, Believe, Josh Groban.
Ooh, do I know that one?
You probably have heard of it.
Yeah, I've seen Polar Express, so I must have heard it.
You probably Kelly Clarkson, Run Run Rudolph. I like her
although
version.
the best version of that, in
Run Run Rudolph, Santa's gonna make it
in my
to
opinion,
town.
is the Brian Setzer Orchestra. Their version of that is very good. Run Run Rudolph.
It's Christmas all over again. It's on Home Alone.
Oh, Home Alone.
Sorry,
Oh,
I'm
no, I do that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that one. That's when, are they running to get the plane or something?
That's
or-
right, yeah. Yep. Fairy Tale in New York.
Yeah, gotta be.
Yeah.
Hillary
Only-
says, I Believe in Father Christmas is a good song as well. That's, I Believe in Father Christmas is, who sings that? I believe in Father Christmas.
Fairy Tale in New York, the only time I was allowed to swear. You know what I mean.
What do you mean? Michael Adams like Stop the Cavalry, that's a classic.
Carol of the Bells. There you go. Funny enough, Carol of the Bells. You got the jingly bells. Sleigh bells ring, are you listening? A lane snow is glistening, a beautiful sight, we're happy tonight. Walking in a winter wonderland.
Craig,
Yes.
says Rose, I'll ask, are you doing anything with the Advent calendar this year? Or do you plan to, or have you not made a decision yet?
There might not.
Oh,
I don't.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
As far as I
We don't
I
know.
believe, we're not doing one this year.
Oh. I didn't know that.
No, I just found out the other day.
Oh.
Yes.
So
I'm-
never say never in this place. is
Never
what I
say
would
never.
say.
I'm trying to think of something that I could maybe do instead, whether it's revisit old ones. But as far as I'm aware, I have it on good authority that we are not doing one this year. Otherwise, it would have launched by now.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry if I've just broken a lot of
Hearts.
dreams and hearts.
Craig says, Carol, you made that look so easy. That's because he is a professional. And what a stunning card, Craig, says Pat.
Thank you.
You jingling your bells at me?
I am.
We've got just a bit of time to squeeze in before we go. Have you got something quickly that you can do with this, did you say? with the Juniper
what,
Frost?
Juniper Berry?
Juniper
I was
Frost.
just going to have a play with the stencil
Okay.
and some of the colours.
Juniper Frost is the latest in the Colour Trends collection, which we launched. Oh dear, was this last week, Nicola? I think it was with Sheena. The Showstopper collection. I'll quickly whiz through that with you, but basically the goodies that you want are the goodies here on this board. Pens up the top here, okay, so you've got your tricolour aqua in 3 colours, tricolour alcohol marker as well, and then you've got your metallic paint marker too, which is the Quicksilver. The board also shows you everything else you're going to get. So you've got your glitter paste, which is that beautiful woodland magic. You've also got your chunky glitter in the berry basket. Down here, oh no, down here are the shimmer sprays. This one here is the Soothing Green. And then this one here, we all know what this one is. Dask. Tell you what you need, nice bit of dask. That's that one. You're then going to get a lovely pot of glitter in the frosted berries. Gilding flakes, the verdigris, so you get gilding flakes kit with that. And you've got 2 pads. So your shimmer ink pad in the evergreen, duet ink pad in the frosted leaves. Then in the centre here, more consumables in the form of sequins, lovely pot of sequins. You've got your gems, which is the winter nights, those faceted gems. Got your pearls, and then also your glitter glue, which is the winter emerald. As far as the kit's concerned, you also get your Juniper branch embossing folder. You're also going to get the stamps, Juniper Frost, that's Frosty Winter's Day with the Juniper branch in there. You've got some holly and ivy. You've got your snowflake and your little bauble in there. Plus you've got your dies in there too. So Joy, Noel and Frosty, and then 3 stencils, which is your snowflakes, your branch, and then also your ornaments. I can't remember the exact... Oh, actually, no, I can because I've written it down. I'm sure I have. Yes, I have. The Showstopper, for an extra £10 or $20, you get all of these goodies worth £78 or $94. Look at me being prepped earlier on. You're going to get your bows, pull bows, 15 of those, various colours. They've got a lovely holographic sheen to them. You're going to get the 12 Days of Christmas Partridge in a Pear Tree 2D embossing folder. You've also got a beautiful illustrated frame stamp where you've got that die there to cut out your aperture and then the stamp to work alongside it. You're going to receive this beautiful set, which is your festive floral spray, stamp and dies to be able to cut out the relevant bits and pieces. And you've got the split die there, so if you want to pop that as like an edgeable on a card, you can. If you want to cut it out and use it as a topper, you can also do that. You've got one of our Scenes of Light die sets as well. That is the Village of Light. And then lastly in the bundle is the Winter Opulence baubles set. All of that is £80 or $120. If you don't want the added extras, you can just pick up the Juniper Frost goodies individually, or indeed just buy the collection without the showstopper element. Sorry if I rushed through that, but we're just going to quickly, for about 5 minutes or so, have a look at this set with Craig. So you're going to do some stenciling or stamping?
A little bit of both.
Okay.
I thought what I'll do is, just while you were going over the bundle there, I just thought what I'll do is I'll just stamp out some of the holly. So I've stamped out some within the alcohol-proof ink pad. I've also done some in the waterproof within our watercolour cardstock. Because we've got some, no surprise, the colours within this collection is absolutely me. You know, I love my mints and my teals and my duck egg blues, all of those colours. Absolutely love. So I thought let's show the pens first, because you've got your tri-colour. So technically 3 different colour shades within 3 different families, but they blend well together. So even if we just go in with the 3 tones, Cool Berry, Violet Night, and Winter Purple.
Yep.
And then we can go in and blend these together. And I'm chuckling to myself because Violet Night, I'm thinking of that horror.
Violent Night.
Violent Night.
Yeah, when Father Christmas takes out the bad guy. Yeah, it's a really good movie, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a decent one.
Yeah, I watched that last Christmas.
It was a decent one. So, yeah, that's just what I was just chuckling at myself a moment ago. Now, I know, of course, you don't get bluey purple holly leaves, but this is just to show you how you blend beautifully together. And that's what your tricolour brushes are all about. The fact of 3 different colours from 3 different families, but they blend beautifully together.
Yeah.
I mean, even just look at the blend of that. Absolutely fab. Fabulous blend. If I were to go in with my tricolour aqua, now of course these are water-based. Now with it being water-based, you can still colour and use them just as normal pens if you want to. It's always a good one to give to the young kiddies because they're washable. So if they do get them on the clothes or something like that, then they wash out. So just going direct in. But then if you use it as a palette on your glass mat, I mean, we've got the other ones as well. You've got your blue and then your purple. But if we go in with these ones, let's take a brush and water. And then just going in, let's pick up some of the blue. And then with them being water-based, what we can do is we can add that deep tone of the blue, take some of that excess off, just clean that brush off. So we've got just a damp brush, and then start to pull and drag that colour out. So you get a really nice, seamless blend.
Yeah.
But nothing's stopping you if you want to go in and add a little bit of depth with going in with the purple. You can do that, blending it out. If you want it a little bit deeper, then what I would do is I would just let that dry ever so slightly and then go back with more of the blue. And then you've got your shimmer spray, so you've got your soothing green. Now always remember as well, with your shimmer spray, you don't just have to use them to spritz over. You can use them as a paint as well, and you can paint with them. So if you wanted to, you can then just go in, exactly as I done with the tricolour aqua pen a moment ago. You go in and colour with them. You can then blend and pull the colour out as well, if you want to.
Robin McMorris just messaged to say, my daughter has just recognised Craig and said, unicorn card man.
Ah, that's right.
She is now joking. No, joking. She is now watching his YouTube video for the 3rd time.
Oh, that's cute. That is so cute. Yeah, I've got quite a few videos. The next one of the old craft boxes, I'll be uploading a new one tomorrow. And that is, I think it was box 20, Laird and Stencils. So keep an eye out on my Crafter's Companion YouTube tomorrow. I'll upload a new tutorial. Let's go in with the bauble stencil, Ben, and then let's just do the frosted leaves here. Let's go in. So this one is one of the Duet ink pads. Now I would tape it down, of course, but we can go in and then start to use our blending brushes. We could use our blending tools if you want to, your finger daubers if you want to, but we can then start to just layer up, even if we go in with a little bit of the shimmer spray. Turn that around. So let's just try and line that up. Blend that one through. I'm not bothered about the edges because I would trim that afterwards.
Yeah.
But then we can go in over the top. Such beautiful colours. Such incredible colours. And all of which you could, if you wanted to, pour an embossing powder. I mean, look at the sheen that you get off of that one. But you've got your pearls in there, your gilding flakes, glitter paste, chunky glitter paste, you've got gems, you've got the most incredible blue tone glitter, all of the kind of unicorn purple and blue sequins as well.
Yeah.
So it's a great trend collection. Oh, and your glitter glue.
Yeah, fantastic collection. I know loads of you have already picked that one up too, but if you haven't, as I say, you've got the showstopper option. And indeed, all of the individuals, should you want to do that, what a day, what a day, what a day. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in and joining in with the shows. If you missed any of the launch of the brand new Jingle All The Way collection, then CTV 24/7 is your friend. We will be repeating that very, very shortly indeed. Also, just to mention, tomorrow, it is going to be an amazing, amazing day. We have got a global clearance double header for you. Something actually which, well, we've only known about for a week or so. We've kept it under wraps just a little bit, but it's going to be massive. We have got some amazing deals. I don't want to give too much away, but the most important thing to say is you need to watch the first show. It's not like the launch show at all. It's like there's 2 shows tomorrow. You need to be in on the first show with me and Leanne at midday, all right? So 7 a.m. Eastern, 4 a.m. Pacific, and then you need to come back at 5, live at 5 with me and Craig. That is midday Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific, because whilst there are going to be lots of deals which are going to be snapped up, there are deals specific to each show and also deals specific to each and every one of us 3. We are bringing you deals, not only personal deals, but also deals from around the world in our global clearance sale. And it's going to be one of those shows again where I think we're going to be around the studio, around the world and around the studio. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Craig, thank you so much. I know you're in tomorrow, but you'll be joining me for that later show, and it's going to be epic, isn't it?
It is. I was literally just getting filled in with all the details of the show before we went live on this one here, so it's going to be a corker, not only of a show with us, but with Leanne and Ben as well.
Make sure you join us. Honestly, you will not want to miss it. The deals are going to knock your socks off. So, especially for our US viewers, set an alarm. I promise you, it will be absolutely worth it. Thanks for a great day, everybody. Thank you to all the team. And until tomorrow,
toodles.